শান্তি মন্ত্র। सर्वस्तरतु दूरगानि सर्वो भद्राणि पश्यतु सर्वसद्बुद्धिमाप्नोतु सर्वत्र नन्दतु। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ दुर्जना सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शान्तिमाप्नुयात् शान्तमुच्चेद् बन्धेभ्यो मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत्। ॐ सर्वाणि भूतानि विशन्तु सौख्यम् सर्वाणि भूतानि भजन्तु शान्तिम् सर्वाणि भूतानि यपि नारायण सम्पूर्णमानन्दम् उपाश्रयान्तम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ तत्सत्। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदम् पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरिः ॐ तत्सत्। श्री रामकृष्ण अर्पणम् अस्तु। ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सार्वधर्मा स्वरूपिणे अवतार वरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। ॐ जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरो पादपद्मे तयोश्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। ॐ नमः विवेकानन्द सूरये सच्चित् सुख स्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। ॐ गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देव महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। স্বামী চন্ডিকানন্দজির লেখা সকলেরই খুব কমন একটি গান। এটা অনুরোধ ছিল তাই এটাই করছি।
এটা মহারাজেরও প্রিয় গান।
হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে। জয় জয় জননী জয় শ্রী শারদা মুনি করুণা রূপিণী জয় মা। জয় জয় জননী জয় শ্রী শারদা মুনি করুণা রূপিণী জয় মা। আকাশ গতি পরমা প্রকৃতি আকাশ গতি পরমা প্রকৃতি অসরানুগতি তুমি মা। অসরানুগতি তুমি মা। জয় জগতারিণী ভব ভয় হারিণী দুর্গতি নিবারিণী মা। সিদ্ধিদায়িনী মুক্তি বিধায়িনী সিদ্ধিদায়িনী মুক্তি বিধায়িনী জীবগতি দায়িনী মা। জীবগতি দায়িনী মা। নিখিল জগত মাতা জীব কল্যাণরতা লজ্জা পটাবৃতা মা। দুর্জন সজ্জন সন্তান অগুণান দুর্জন সজ্জন সন্তান পালনকারিণী মা। পালনকারিণী মা। জয় শারদেশ্বরী সীতারাধা মাতা মেরি যশোধরা বিষ্ণু প্রিয়া মা। যুগো দেব বন্দিতা সুর নর সেবিতা যুগো দেব বন্দিতা সুর নর সেবিতা নমো নারায়ণী মা। নমো নারায়ণী মা। যুগো দেব বন্দিতা সুর নর সেবিতা যুগো দেব বন্দিতা সুর নর সেবিতা নমো নারায়ণী মা। নমো নারায়ণী মা। নমো নারায়ণী নমো নারায়ণী নমো নারায়ণী নমো নারায়ণী নমো নারায়ণী মা। নমো নারায়ণী মা। জয় জয় জননী জয় শ্রী শারদা মুনি করুণা রূপিণী জয় মা। করুণা রূপিণী জয় মা। করুণা রূপিণী জয় মা। প্রণাম নেবেন মহারাজ।
আমরা ভালো ভজন শুনলাম। এরপরে মহারাজ, it is now your deliberations should start.
খুব ভালো ছিল লালিদি, খুব ভালো ছিল। ওম ভক্তি জ্ঞান সমন্বয়ম सर्वधर्म समन्वयम् अद्वैत भाव निष्ठाढ्यम् Ramakrishnam namamyaham. I shall bow down to Sri Ramakrishna, who is the perfect harmony of Bhakti and Jnana, the great reconciler of all the religions, and who abides effortlessly in the supreme state of Advaita. Dear devotees, I don't know who has suggested this topic. In Advaita Bhav and Bhakti Bhav, whether there's a conflict.
Maharaj, this topic has been suggested by one of the devotees who is present here, Mrs. Aradhana Dhar from Mumbai. She is here. She is already here.
Very interesting and very pertinent topic for devotees. I think this will be there always, I know that. Very nice to know. And I think I used this an opportunity for me to study a little more deeply and whatever I had studied earlier. It was a refresh memory actually. Alright. Now before going to subject, it's a quite heavy subject for some of you, I understand. Before going to that, let me go into a story so that you can all feel a little relaxed. একটু গহন বিচার করার আগে একটা গল্প বললে যদি আপনাদের একটু সুবিধা হবে, একটু রিল্যাক্স হবে, তবে আমি স্টার্ট করতে পারি বোধহয়, আপনার মন একটু স্থির হবে. So if you see, quite interestingly in India, though I'm not judgmental, this is better, that is better, but all the avatars have been born in North India and main acharyas are born in South India. Main acharyas like Vishishtadvaita, Dvaita and Advaita. The three main schools, Acharya Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, all are born in South India. Ramakrishna, all they are born in North India. Of course, East India also we have to say because of Bengalis. Alright. Now, I come from Karnataka. I'm a Karnataka astic. So Karnataka is the place where the Dvaita philosophy was born as a structural philosophy, I used to say. That is Madhvacharya's place. So the Madhvacharya's place, that is the main mutts are there, monasteries, which is called Udupi. In the mid part of Karnataka, there is a religious place called Udupi. They all worship Krishna there, the devotees of Krishna. So there is a seed for Dvaita philosophy. So more or less, if not all, quite a heavy number or major part of the numbers are Dvaitins. And for Dvaita philosophy, Bhakta and Bhagavan and this world, all the three are suffering. So God, world and the individual self, all three are eternally suffering. And you say that Aham Brahmasmi, I am that Brahman, God, and all. They say Krishna, Krishna, that is a sin to hear even. Not to speak of, it is a sin to hear. They close their eyes. Anyway, it is their philosophy or their understanding. I am not saying that right or not. Once, an Advaitin visited Udupi and he thought, let me play with these Dvaitins. So thinking that, he was not any against of any Dvaita philosophy, nor I have got any against of any Dvaita philosophy. Just it is a philosophical pun, so we should not take it literally. So the Advaitin wrote on one of the wall, big wall, Soham. Soham means what? Saha aham. I am that. I am that means what? I am that self, I am that Brahman, I am that Atman, I am that consciousness. Ami Chaitanyo, Ami Atto. Soham means. Alright. So he wrote in a big letters in the wall publicly, everyone can see. Then after some time when a dualist, Dvaitin came, he said, Soham, oh no, it is a blasphemy to write this. Soham, you cannot do this. Then he has written in a big letters, now what to do? Of course, this fellow is also quite intelligent. Then he thought it is against their wishes or their understanding. Then he added one word called Da. Soham, he added one alphabet called Da. Then it becomes Da Soham. I am eternal servant of the God. He said Soham, first Advaitin, I am that. Then Da Soham, that means I am the eternal servant of the Lord. Okay, now Dvaitin is happy. And after some time Advaitin comes back and he says, oh my dear, this Dvaitin has spoiled my, teaching or my understanding. Then he used the word Sa, one alphabet Sa. Then Sada Soham. I am eternally that. I am eternally that. Then after some time Dvaitin Sa, he got annoyed. And he added one more alphabet, Da. Dasa dasoham. I am servant of servants. So like that, sada, sada, you can sada, sada, soham, dasa, dasa, dasoham, sada, 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 soham, dasa, 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 dasoham. It can continue anyhow. So, if you see this apparently, Dvaita and Advaita are Bhakti and Jnana, mutually they are contradictory. Amra bhavi, upor dike erokom lage amader জ্ঞান আর ভক্তি দুটোই একসাথে চলবে না। Advaita and Dvaita both go separately, they can never merge actually. That is what our understanding is. And also sometimes some people, I don't want to name them, so one said, Swamiji, after listening to your Vedantic lectures more and more, I feel that my bhakti is getting dried up. My bhakti is getting whatever, running away, like that some of them feel actually. There is no wrong in that, but it is only because of lack of understanding. Alright, now we will go into the subject. And for that, I thought in Khandana Bandhana itself, Khandana Bandhana is a beautiful stotra. খুব ভালো গান, আমরা তো প্রত্যেক দিন গান করি নিশ্চয়ই, কিন্তু প্রত্যেক শব্দ আর এটা কলিযুগে পুরুষ সূক্ত বলতে পারি আমরা। একজন আমি সিনিয়র সন্ন্যাসী থেকে শুনেছিলাম, আমি একটা খণ্ডন ভাব বন্দনা এরকম ঋগ্বেদতে আমরা পুরুষ সূক্ত শুনি, পুরুষ সূক্তের মতো। This Khandana Bhav Bandhana Stotram, which is written by Swami Vivekananda, is like a, what you say, Purusha Sukta. Such a beautiful stotra. There every day we see Niranjana, Nara Rupa Dhara, Nirguna, Guna Maya. আচ্ছা, এটা রেকর্ডিং করছে? কেউ জিজ্ঞাসা করলো, সেই জন্য জিজ্ঞাসা করছে, এটা রেকর্ডিং করছে? প্রণামদা?
Yes.
Is it getting recorded?
I'm recording the audio. Actually, Mrs. Lali Roy has arranged through Delhi Mission. Somebody will be arrange recording, but I don't see him that he has joined the meeting. So this is getting recorded as only an audio, not video.
All right, that's fine. So Niranjana, Nara Rupa Dhara, Nirguna Guna Maya. প্রত্যেক দিন আমরা গান করি নিরঞ্জনা। অঞ্জনা মানে কি? কলমশ, ডার্ট। নিরঞ্জনা মানে শুদ্ধ চৈতন্য, কোনো কলমশ নাই, ওই ঠাকুর। শুদ্ধ চৈতন্য কে হতে পারে? ব্রহ্মন আর ব্রহ্মস্বরূপী ভগবান না ব্রহ্ম কালী হতে পারে, না হলে কেউ এরকম শুদ্ধ চৈতন্য থাকতে হবে, শুদ্ধাত্মা হতে পারবে না। So this Niranjana itself word says that either is a Bhakta, is a Brahman or Bhagavan. Alright. Nara Rupa Dhara. যে ভগবান বলি, এ ভগবান আমাদের জন্য, লোক কল্যাণের জন্য মানব রূপী নিয়ে এসছে, নেমে আছে, নিচে নেমে এসছে। Avatara means one who to descend. So the same Atman, Brahman or Bhagavan has descended on this earth to help the humankind, to protect us, to uplift us. And he is Nirguna. In his real nature, in reality, is a Nirguna. Kono gun nai, kono swabhav nai, is a Nirguna, Sachidananda Swarupi Brahman. Kintu Guna Mahai. But he is full of divine qualities. So this itself shows beautifully Dvaita and Advaita, or Bhakti and Jnana, can go together so beautifully. I don't know how many of you have thought about this particular line in this way. So he doesn't have any blemish, dirt, because he's a Bhagavan, he's a Brahman. Then Nararupadara, but still he has taken the human form for helping us. Then he's a Nirguna. He is beyond all the Trigunas, Trigunathitambra Boli and Gunamai. But still he has with full love divine attributes. So this itself can be taken as a subject for us to study. Alright. Now, Bhakta ki bole, Ami Bhagavaner, Thakurer Chele, Thakurer Meye, means I am the child of the God. Or Ami Das, Thakur mane Bhagavan Prabhu, Ami Das, Sakya Dasya Bhav. The Lord is master and I am a servant. Kintu Advaita bole, I am the divine. There is no difference between myself and the Bhagavan or the Brahman. So in the bhakti, there is a relationship always. I and God, God and devotee, God and child, God and servant, like that. But here there is no difference, there is no distinction at all actually in the Advaita part. From this we understand that both have got a different paths, different approach, different outlook. At superficial level or as a path it is right, but at the end it is not so. That's the reason I say two roads, one home. Two roads, one home. What does it mean? At a body ache, body jabar janno, duto path ache, duto rasta ache. Duto rastar madhe jakono rasta nile, amra body jete pari. So one home, that is you call God or you call Bhagavan, you call Brahman or you call Parabrahman, and for them there are two paths. For our lecture sake I am saying two paths. Otherwise 4 paths we can take. So Bhakti and Jnana. Bhakti, the path of devotion, the path of Jnana, the knowledge, there are two paths. Finally we will meet in one place. And that has been told by Sri Ramakrishna. তুমি যখন ভক্তি পথে যাও আর জ্ঞান পথে যাও, কিন্তু দুজনই একই জায়গাতে আমরা মিলছি। কোথায়? এটা ভগবান আর ব্রহ্মা বলে। There is an actually শঙ্করাচার্য যে অদ্বৈত বেদান্ত ফিলসফি আমাদেরকে দিয়েছে, কিন্তু ও একটা ভক্ত ছিল, ও জ্ঞানী আর ভক্ত কিন্তু। So he was the greatest Gnani and he was also greatest Bhakta also. So this is one thing. And probably I would like to give 2 stories again. The story of Bhairavi Brahmani. Bhairavi Brahmani came, we all know that. Bhairavi Brahmani made to follow Sri Ramakrishna 64 Tantra sadhanas. Alright, Sri Ramakrishna did. For all of us, one sadhana will take few lives to get perfection. Sri Ramakrishna, every sadhana in like a cakewalk, 2 or 3 days he finished one sadhana and he finished in no time. Alright. Then after some time, after a few years, Totapuri came, Langta Bole Thakur. So he came and he gave him sannyasa and he taught him Nirvikalpa, the path to Nirvikalpa Samadhi, which we all know that. Now, the Totapuri is a hardcore Gnani, Advaita Vedanti, and Bhairavi Brahmani, she is a hardcore devotee. So Bhairavi Brahmani bolchilo, Baba, তুমি এই ন্যাংটার সঙ্গে বেশি মিলবে না, কেন? যদি বেশি মিললে তোমার ভক্তি চলে যাবে। My dear, please don't mix too much with the Totapuri. That naked ones, Nangta, naked ones. Why? Because he is a dry fellow. He is following the path of knowledge. He is a dry fellow. Or shushko. So dry fellow, shejane tumhar bhakti ye ho jabe. Dry ho jabe. So please do not mix with him. Your bhakti will get dried. This is a one-side story. And beautifully, Sri Ramakrishna is to listen and he knew what is right and he is to do whatever he is supposed to do. So, as a bhakta, her knowledge was not complete. That's why she had a misconception of prejudice. Okay, one side. And the other side now. And Sri Ramakrishna is sitting in front of Mother Kali and with prayers he is chanting Gan korche, Gan kore, claps hoche. Claps kore, Gan korche. Amra to sabai jani eta. So Totapuri, by seeing this, he is making a fun. Ki Babaji, aap chapati kar rahe hai kya? Because he's in the bed, he's saying that while you are clapping and singing, so Totapuri is mocking Sri Ramakrishna, saying that, are you making chapatis? Are you making rotis or chapatis by clapping? Sri Ramakrishna kept quiet and he said, no, I am praying for God. But then what happens? And this hardcore Advaita Vedanti Gnani who had an Nirvikalpa Samadhi, he was mocking towards Bhakti and Bhakti tradition. Or singing basically, Bhakti sadhana, he was mocking. Finally what happened? At some point of time, we all know that Totapuri had a severe dysentery, so much so that he was unable to sit and meditate. He was a a strong person, strong body, strong mind, everything. And Nirvikalpa Samadhi experience had happened, but still because of dysentery, continuously he had a weakness and he felt there is no use of this body now and he wanted to go and die. And he goes in, Ganga river. You know, imagine Calcutta, Dakshineshwar from one side to another, how big the Ganga river is there. Koto bodo ache. So one end to another end he travelled, but only till knee only he got the river, the Ganga river, he was unable to dip. Oh, मैंने मरार जन्म चेष्टा करलो किंतु होई तोतापुरी अद्भुत लागलो की मने वो आलोचना करछिलो ओ समय महाकाली प्रत्यक्ष हो. He had a vision of Mother Kali, Divine Mother. Then he came and he asked Sri Ramakrishna, he requested Sri Ramakrishna to sing the song on Mother Kali. And Thakur is singing and tears are rolling down in the cheeks of Tota. And Sri Ramakrishna makes a fun now. He takes the advantage now. Ki Baba, you are making a fun of are you making chapatis, you said? Now you are listening to my Mother Kali's name and you are crying. What happened? Then Totapuri says, I never knew such a beautiful things are there in this. After now only I came to. So his Jnana got completed with Sri Ramakrishna when Jnana gets completely unfurled with the knowledge or with the bhakti. The knowledge gets completely unfurled with the bhakti. And bhakti gets completely deepened, get a complete meaning with the knowledge. Just if you have got a bhakti and without knowledge, you can run into dry emotional, just emotionalism. And the knowledge without bhakti, you can get into dry intellectual thinking actually. So both are not contradictory, both are complementary to each other. And even Advaita Vedanta also says, from Karma Yoga you will get a purification of the mind, through Bhakti Yoga or Upasana they say, from that you will get concentration of the mind, and from Jnana Yoga alone you will get Mukti. Now for as other schools of philosophy, Vedanta, that is Vishishtadvaitins and Dvaitins, they say, yes, as Karma Yoga you will get purification of the mind, Chitta Shuddhi, and by Jnana Yoga you will get a devotion, and through Bhakti Yoga alone you will get to Mukti. So what is the final path, the final by which you will get Mukti, they differ, but both of them, they accept the role of Jnana or Bhakti also. So in the Acharyas itself, in the either Advaitins or Dvaitins or Vishtadvaitins, they all accept we need three yogas also. Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga and Karma Yoga, all is required. Themselves they say very clearly. But last from which you will get, that's where they differ. You say 99 paisa is there. You add one more paisa, then will become 100 paisa, 1 rupee. So 100th paisa is very important there. So which is that 100th paisa? Advaitin says it is Jnana, and Bhakti and Vishishtadvaitin and Dvaitin say that is Bhakti. That's where they are differing. Otherwise, all of others also accept we need Bhakti or Jnana. And this Bhakti and Jnana actually, if you see, they help each other. Because in the Bhagavad Gita itself, Krishna says, Brahma Bhuta Pasannatma Nashochati Nakangshati Samas Sarveshu Bhuteshu Madbhaktim Labhate Param. One who has become Brahman, serene in the self, neither grieves nor desires, regarding all beings equally, he attains supreme devotion to me. One who has experienced the Brahman, he becomes devotion to me, supreme devotion to me, parabhakti. जे ब्रह्म साक्षात्कार हो गए और परम भक्त हो गए আমাকে बोले कृष्ण भगवद गीता ते बोलছে. So the jnana is ending in parabhakti. That is the beauty, you see. Bhagavad Gita, when we read properly, all these confusions will go away. And I think in one of the, in a Bhagavata it comes, Atmanam evamatyaya avignatam tenaiva jatam nikilam prapanchitam jnanena bhuyopi chatat praliyate rajjavam ahir bhoga Bhava Bhavo Yata, something like that. It comes in Bhagavatam. The meaning goes like this: a person who mistakes a rope for a snake becomes afraid and loses that fear only on realizing the snake was never there. In the same way, for one who fails to recognize you as his innermost self, this vast world of appearance arises, and the knowledge of you makes it disappear again. একটা দুটো কথা আছে, একটা জ্ঞানীর কথা, যে রজ্জু আর সর্প, রজ্জু আছে কিন্তু রোপ আছে, কিন্তু আমরা ভুল করে সর্প ভাবছি. We are thinking rope as a snake and we have got a fear. The moment we think it is we understand it is a rope, not the snake, the fear loses and we realize. And the same thing, Bhakta also, when he is not seeing the Bhagavan, he is seeing the world of duality. And when he sees Bhagavan, he sees Bhagavan and Bhagavan alone. This is been told by Brahma, Chaturmukha Brahma in Bhagavatam. This is one of the beautiful sloka where the Bhakti and Jnana will converge. So one fellow is seeing the world instead of seeing the Brahman and is suffering. The other fellow is seeing the world instead of seeing the Bhagavan. So both are seeing the world instead of seeing Brahman or Bhagavan. The moment Jnani sees Brahman, his ignorance is removed. The moment Bhakta sees Bhagavan everywhere, then what happens? His problem is solved. So the same reality, ultimate reality, as someone is calling by the name Brahman, other fellow is calling Bhagavan. And Bhakta tries to divinize the relationship, and Jnani removes the limitedness. Both are again one and the same, actually. And I don't know whether it is becoming too much for you. Madhusudana Saraswati, he has written a commentary for Bhagavad Gita that is called Gudhartha Deepika. In the Gudhartha Deepika, 18th chapter, 66th sloka, Sarva Dharman Prityajya Mamekam Sharanam Vraja Aham Tva Sarva Papebhyo Mokshishyami Mashucha. There, while writing the commentary, he gives a beautiful analysis for Sharanagati. আমরা সব সময় বলতে থাকি আমাদের কি আছে, আমরা সব ঠাকুরের ইচ্ছা, সব মায়ের ইচ্ছা, কিন্তু এটা আমরা পালন করি, এটা একটা আলোচনা করতে হবে. একজন মেয়ে বলল আমাকে, মহারাজ আমি ঠাকুরের প্রত্যেক দিন যতটা পারি আমি ঠাকুরের পূজা করি. আমি বললাম বেশ, খুব ভালো, কিন্তু আমার বাড়িতে কুকুর আছে মহারাজ. ঠিক আছে, ঠাকুর এ কুকুর এদিকে ওদিকে চলতে থাকে, সে ওর চুল এদিকে ওদিকে পড়ছে, কখনো কখনো প্রসাদের ঠাকুরের নিবেদনের মধ্যেও পড়ছে মা. কিন্তু আমি বলে দিয়েছি ঠাকুরকে, ঠাকুর এটা আপনার মেয়ে, এটা কুকুর, আর আপনার ইচ্ছার জন্য এই কুকুর আমার বাড়িতে এসছে, সেই জন্য আপনি স্বীকার করতে হবে বলছি. আমি শুনলাম, খুব মানে হাসি লাগলো. আমি ভাবছিলাম মনে মনে, ঠাকুর তোমাকে বললো তুমি কুকুর নিয়ে এসো বলে? না, তোমার ইচ্ছা ছিল, হ্যাঁ, তোমার মেয়ের ইচ্ছা ছিল, তোমার ইচ্ছা ছিল, তোমার আগ্রহ ছিল, আর তোমার মেয়ের আগ্রহ ছিল আমাকে কুকুর চাই বলে তোমরা কুকুর নিয়ে এসছো, আর কুকুরের চুল প্রসাদের মধ্যে পড়ছে, ভোগের মধ্যে, আর তুমি বলছো এটা ঠাকুরের ইচ্ছা. নো, দিস ক্যানট বি ঠাকুরের ইচ্ছা. তো সবসময় আমরা ঠাকুরের ইচ্ছা, মায়ের ইচ্ছা যদি বললে সবসময় আমরা ভাবতে হবে. যখন আমরা বাঁশ খাই ওই সময় যদি এটা ঠাকুরের ইচ্ছা যদি নিতে পারলে আমরা বলতে পারি হ্যাঁ ঠাকুরের ইচ্ছা. দ্যাট ইজ কল্ড প্রসাদ বুদ্ধি, মানে ভক্তি যোগা ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ. আমাদেরকে ভালো হোক খারাপ হোক, আমাদের যেমন থাকুক আমি তেমনি আপনি রাখবেন, আমি থাকবো বলে প্রসাদ বুদ্ধি থাকলে সবসময় আমরা ঠাকুর ইচ্ছা বলতে পারি, কিন্তু সবসময় আমরা বলি না. So we are very convenient people. Whenever as we think it is happening, ঠাকুরের ইচ্ছা. যদি আমাদের কিছু ভুলভাল হচ্ছে ওই সময় আমরা কিছু উল্টা পাল্টা বলতে পারি. সো আমরা একটা ঠাকুরের ইচ্ছা সবসময় যদি বলি একটু সাবধানে বলতে হবে. You cannot use it everything. Anyhow, Madhusudana Saraswati in Sharanagati, while explaining, he gives a beautiful analysis. Sharanagati ki hobe, starting I am yours. বাবা তুমি সব, আমি শরণাগতি নিচ্ছি, সকলি তোমার ইচ্ছা, ইচ্ছাময়ী তারা তুমি, তোমার কর্ম তুমি করো মা, লোকে বলে আমি করি. লোকে বলে আমি করি, হ্যাঁ এটা কাঁচা আমি, ঠাকুরের বলছেন। ইট ইজ আনরাইপেন্ড ইগো। নাহম তুমি, নাহম তুমি। আর আই থিঙ্ক ঠাকুরের একটা খুব ভালো গল্প আছে না, হুম্বা হুম্বা না তুহু 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 তুহু, এরকম বলতে বলতে ঠাকুরের খুব ভালো একটা গল্প আছে গাসপেলে, কথামৃত। যাই হোক, so I start with unripened ego, then afterwards what I say, not I but thou, not I but thou, not I but you. Means what? Madhusudana Saraswati, he used this in a very beautiful way. I am his. I am a devotee of you. I am a servant of you. I am a child of you, etc. I belong to you. So I am his. That's where we started actually. That's the first step of Sharanagati. Then still if you go further in the Sharanagati, what happens, you know? He is mine. Ami Thakurer chele. ওটাই ভালো নিশ্চয়ই, এটা প্রথম স্টেপ। দ্বিতীয় স্টেপ কি হবে জানেন শরণাগতি আর ভালো হলে? আমার ঠাকুর, আমি ঠাকুরের ছেলে আর আমার ঠাকুর, এর দুটোর মধ্যে খুব পার্থক্য আছে। I can tell that, oh, I know what you say, Trump. I know Donald Trump. When I say I don't know Donald Trump, intelligent person say, you might know Donald Trump fine, but does Donald Trump know you? Does Donald Trump know you? So এটাই পার্থক্য। আমি ঠাকুরের ছেলে, হ্যাঁ ঠাকুর আমার, আমার ঠাকুর, এই দুটো পার্থক্য, এটাই পার্থক্য। পরে কি হবে জানেন? I am he alone. I am his, he is mine, and I am he alone. This is what the Sharanagati ends. Madhusudana Saraswati in Godhartha Deepika in the 18th chapter 66, Sarvadharman Paritejya Mamekam Sharanam Vrata, while discussing, he gives it beautiful. So I am his, he is mine, I and he both are one and the same. That means what? Bhakti is ending in Jnana. Already I gave a Bhagavatam story example. Jnana how ends in Bhakti. Now in Godhartha Deepika, Madhusudana Saraswati tells how Bhakti ends in Jnana has been told here beautiful. I don't know how many of you are able to understand. I am his. Ami Thakurer chele. Pratham dike. Dvitiyo step, Thakur, Amar Thakur. Thakur is mine. Dvitiyo. Tritiyo, Ami a Thakur. Dutor madhye kono parthakya. Means I am he means one. Ami aro dujani Brahmo. So now if you see all these things, there is no difference between, contradictory between Advaita and, Bhakti and Jnana, or Advaita and Bhakti. That is only superficial level. When you go and reach it, both will go and meet at the same point or the same place. And in the Chandogya Upanishad, Sanat Kumara teaches to Narada, Ahameva adasat, Aham uparisat, Aham paschat, Aham purastat, Aham dakshinastaha, Aham uttarataha, Ayameva idam sarvamiti. Meaning, I am below, I am above, I am behind, I am in front, I am to the right, I am to the left, I alone, all this. The same thing we can see in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita in the Vishwarupa Darshana. Arjuna sees the Lord is there in front of me, in back side of me, in side, right side, left side, above, below, everywhere is there. You and you alone is there. Oh my dear, I didn't understand this. In Vishwarupa Darshana, Arjuna experiences it. And the same thing has been experienced by the Sanat Kumara and he teaches in the Upanishad for Narada. I am above, I am below, I am right side, I am left side, I am in all the directions. Here I means not as a Sanat Kumara, individual self, I means as a Chaitanya or Atman or Brahman. And Brudanda Upanishad also says same thing. Idam Brahma, Idam Kshatram, Ime Lokaha, Ime Devaha, Imani Bhutani, Idam Sarvam, Yad Ayam Atma. This priest, this noble people, worlds, gods and goddesses, beings, all is what? The self it is. And the same idea has been beautifully told by Bhakta. Tvameva Mata cha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Dravinam Tvameva. Tvameva Sarvam Dravidam Tvameva. Now in Sanat Kumara, in the Chandogya Upanishad, or in the Yajnavalkya to the Maitreyi, explaining in the Pradhanya Upanishad, they say that everything is but Brahman. The same example or the same philosophy has been put by devotee that Tvameva Mata, Tvameva Pita, Tvameva Bandhu, Tvameva Sakha, Tvameva Sarvam Mavadeva Deva. You are everything for me. You are everything. The same, more or less, idea has been told from the Bhakta. And if you see, Sri Ramakrishna is the great synthesizer in all these things. But एक तो खूब भालो गल्पो बोलते पुणे आश्रम बोधा 2000-2001 में पूजनीय स्वामी रंगनाथांजी महाराज गेचिले मने टेम्पल कॉन्सेक्रेशन है जाना अब दर सवाई बोले जानिन बोधा पूजनीय रंगनाथांजी महाराज हमारे गुरुदेव वो खूब बड़ा सुना कोते ज्ञानी और अद्वैत वेदांतिन मोरो सवाई के लागतो जो को ও মন্দির প্রতিষ্ঠান অনুষ্ঠানের জন্য গিয়েছেন কনসেক্রেশনের জন্য ঠাকুরের মানে কনসেক্রেশন হয়েছে ঠাকুরকে আর্ঘ্য দেওয়ার পরে মহারাজ বাচ্চা ছেলের মতো কাঁদছে সো প্রমেয়ানজি মহারাজ ছিলেন ওখানে প্রমেয়ানজি মহারাজ দেখে বলছেন আহা জ্ঞান চলে গেছে ভক্তি এসে গেছে জ্ঞান চলে গেছে ভক্তি এসে গেছে You see, he was called Abhinava Vivekananda, greatest Advaita Vedantin. Always used to speak of Advaita Vedanta, divinity of man, Swamiji's ideas. Now, he is giving a arghya to Thakur, that's all. Everyone will give. But after giving that, he is crying like a baby in front of everyone. And he is the president of the order. And he is 92, probably 81, 92 years. Why? When he saw that Sri Ramakrishna, he felt so much that love poured out. So this is what happens. And I think Sri Ramakrishna tells beautifully, Ami Bhaire Bhakto Bitore Gnani. Nare Bhaire Gnani Bitore Bhakto. You see what a beautiful. Thakur nije bolechen eta. Ami Bitore Gnani Bhaire Bhakto. Kintu Naren Bhaire Bhakto are Bitore Gnani. And if you ask Thakurma Swamiji among them, who is the greatest Advaita Vedantin? If you ask, Holy Mother is the greatest Advaita Vedantin for me. Thakurma Swamiji. I mean, we should not compare each other, no doubt. But if you say, she is the greatest Advaita Vedantin. If you read others' life deeply, we can understand. Her last thing, if you want peace, do not find fault with others. And no one is stranger in the world. Everything is your own. When you understand this, really, that is the final essence of Advaita Vedanta. Advaita Vedanta Chorama Vakyo Ma Diyechana Madarki. It is very interesting to study them, all these things by itself. So Ma to Advaita Vedanta in Chile. Kechun Maharaj or Maharajar naam mone podchena. Oh, jigas korlo maake. Ma apni ki bhave amaderke dekhe. How do you look at us? মা সঙ্গে সঙ্গে বলল বাবা আমি তোমাদের সবাইকে আমি নারায়ণ স্বরূপ ভাবছি See, this you don't see anywhere in the history of the world. Mother saying the son, you are my son. We see, I mean, more or less everywhere we hear. Now, Holy Mother is saying that, Baba, I will see all of you as Swayam Narayana Swarupa. So this is one of the, again, example for saying the Advaita Vedanta. So Bhakti and Jnana both go hand in hand and both help each other. They are not contradictory or whatever. They beautifully merge. And in the Sri Ramakrishna's life also, if you see, same thing. He used to go to Nirvikalpa Samadhi and he used to experience that I am that Brahman. When he comes down, Ami kichu janina, shab ma jane. You see, once a Nirvikalpa Samadhi is experiencing the Brahman, he comes down and he says, Ami mayer chele. Amra mayer chele bole, khub bhalo gana ache. Isn't it? So we are all the children of Holy Mother. And Thakur bolchen, Ami kichu janina, shab ma jane bole. The Bhakti and Jnana, how beautifully it is well amalgamated in Sri Ramakrishna's life. Swami Vivekananda, Advaita Vedanta, Esha, Bamuk, Tamuk bolche. Kintu, যখন नरेन ठाकुर तक के मंत्र दीक्षा पेलो वो दिन पूरा दिन वो नाच करছে রামের মন্ত্র পেয়েছিলেন নরেন রামের মন্ত্র নিয়ে রামের মন্ত্র জপ করে নাচ করছিলেন যে স্বামী বিবেকানন্দ জিজ্ঞাসা করেছিলেন ঠাকুরকে বাবা তুমি ভগবানকে দেখেছেন have you seen God so he didn't ask does God exist God exists he knows very clearly he is not an atheist or organist many people says that have you seen God is asking does God exist he is not asking have you seen God ভগবান আছে নাকি জিজ্ঞাসা করছে না আপনি ভগবান দর্শন করেছেন নাকি জিজ্ঞাসা করছে এসব আমরা তো জানি ঠাকুর নরেন ঠাকুরের সঙ্গে যুদ্ধ করতো লড়াই করতো মানে ডিবেট করতো এসব আমরা শুনি নিশ্চয় বটে একদিকে আরেকদিকে যখন মন্ত্র পেয়েছে ওদিন নাচ সকাল থেকে রাতে পর্যন্ত নেচে নেচে জপ করতো কত আনন্দে হয়েছিলেন is dancing time and again from whole day and with a joy he was doing the mantra japa with the clapping hands and going in and around Dakshineshwar. You see, one side is the greatest Advaita Vedantin and so much bhakta also inside. So when we read these people's life seriously, deeply, we will understand all these things and we can learn a lot from these things. And if you see actually, bhakta te ki hoy? Bhakta bole, ami nahi, tumi. Ami nahi, tumi. That is what? Kacha ami, paka ami, hobe. So natai baddo by saying that you are converting the unripened ego to the ripened ego. As Sri Ramakrishna said. Okay? So means I am becoming his actual. And Jnani says what? Ami jivatma, ami deho, ami mon, ami buddhi, esab bulbhal, nahi, ami sab kichu nahi, ami atto. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the thought, I am the indestructible, eternal self. So both are getting there, they both are getting delimited actually, if you think really, if you speak really. Only saying not I but thou. Means you means what? You the Lord, really. And here, I am the self, not the body and mind self, you are saying. They are using different languages, but both are going and, merging in the same thing. That's why two roads, one home. Bhakta একটা পথে যাচ্ছে, জ্ঞানী একটা পথে যাচ্ছে, দুজনই গিয়ে এক বাড়িতে আবার থাকবে. Both will go and merge or meet in one place. That Sri Ramakrishna himself has said, whoever has read Gospel, Kathamrita, you can remember. So both are interdependable and both are required actually. Jnana alone is enough, no. Bhakti alone is enough, no. It is enough, no doubt, but for most of us, it is not sufficient. Why? Karma Yoga removes our selfishness. Bhakti Yoga brings emotional stability. And Jnana Yoga brings a right understanding or right thinking. So we have got different facets of personalities. And meditation will help us to calm down the mind, concentrate the mind, and it will help to assimilate our thinking actually. That is the harmony of yogas is very, very important. We need Karma Yoga, we need Bhakti Yoga, we need Jnana Yoga, we need Raja Yoga, means what here? Dhyana Yoga. From Karma Yoga, our selfishness goes. From Bhakti Yoga, emotional stability comes, emotional maturity comes, emotional purification comes. At the beginning level I am speaking. From the Jnana Yoga, I will understand what is right, what is wrong, the Viveka Buddhi, the power of discernment comes. Then from Raja Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, our mind gets settled. We get concentration. Whatever we have studied, whatever we have learned, it will help to assimilate our mind. Assimilation of ideas also very important. For that, dhyana, japa, all these things will help. And these four yogas are complementary to each other. Not only bhakti and jnana, bhakti, jnana, karma and raja, that is dhyana. All these things are complementary to each other. They are not contradictory to each other. That's we have to understand. And we have seen in the life of Sri Ramakrishna, life of Holy Mother, life of Swamiji, all of them, if you see, that's what happens. Even Swami Vivekananda, he spoke of Advaita Vedanta and other things in the West. We all know that. After coming, Shir Bhaman incident, if you see, last 1 or 2 years, he used to say only thing, I don't know anything. I only know that I am the child of mother. Ami kichu jani na. I don't what I know. Your mother knows everything. What I want to do, I want to play as a boy in the Panchavati with Sri Ramakrishna, like him during my young days. The greatest Advaita Vedantin, the world celebrate is saying that I don't know anything, mother only knows. The greatest Advaita Vedantin who have experienced Nirvikalpa Samadhi, finally he tells about I don't know anything, everything is at the will of mother, it is happening. Complete surrender we can see in the life of Vivekananda last 1 or 2 years. So how Bhakti and Jnana both help each other, they are not contradictory, they're complementary. And Sri Ramakrishna, taking the mother's name, Kali name, he left his body, no doubt, but always used to be in the Nirvikalpa Samadhi. He also, if you see. So Nirvikalpa Samadhi is what in the Advaita Vedanta, that is the end of it. At least in some of the people they say that. In Nirvikalpa Samadhi, what happens? You experience the sun. There is no difference between I and you, only Brahman and Brahman alone exist there. And the moment he comes down, he starts saying that I am the child of the mother Kali. Otherwise, you could have said very clearly, I am the Bhakta, I am the Gnani, I am the Atma, I am the Brahmananda. So he took a safe path that I am the child of mother, so that no unripened ego can come into that. That is the reason Sri Ramakrishna followed that. So all these things actually help each other. They don't create any problem. So the heart says, you are my beloved. The intellect discovers you are the self, and realization finally reveals there is only one. Either you call it by Bhagavan or you call my Brahman. So bhakti begins with the experience of thou. Jnana culminates in the realization of that. And Bhakta says, O Lord, you are everything. And Gnani says, Brahman and Brahman alone exist. Bhakta says, O Lord, you are everything. Bhakta, apni shab. And Gnani says, Aap to Kali Achar, Brahman Achar kichu nahi. See, same idea in a different languages, more or less. At the ultimate level, if you say. That's what. Only Bhagavan exists. That's what Bhakta experiences. Only Brahman exists. He experiences. Who? The Gnani at the supreme level. At the experiential level, yes. But below that, it appears that there are differences. That's what Sri Ramakrishna says. In the path, as a path, it is a different. But when you go and culminate, meet, it is Bhakti, Bhakta and Gnani, both meet at same place. The same idea has been, I think, explained. I have tried to simplify it and with some stories so that you can understand. I hope I have not really drilled you too much philosophy. Yeah, thank you for giving me an opportunity. For me also it was nice to think all these things. Kurma Swamiji Shabbai ke balo রাখবেন, আশীর্বাদ করবেন। আর আজকে তো মানে দক্ষিণে সাউথ ইন্ডিয়াতে বরমহালক্ষ্মী পূজা করে, যেমন বেঙ্গলে কোষাগর লক্ষ্মী পূজা করে, এরকম এই সময় শ্রাবণ মাসে প্রথম শুক্রবার বরমহালক্ষ্মী পূজা করে আজকে। সো আজকে খুব মঙ্গল দিবস, আপ সবাইকে ভালো হোক, ভালোবাসা, হ্যাপি বরমহালক্ষ্মী ব্রতম।
It's a wonderful mixture of Gyan, Bhakti and all this, but as a Ramakrishna mission, we are followers of the Ramakrishna order. তো আমাদের যেটা মানে ঠাকুরের কথা তাহলে আমরা মেনে চলবো, সেটাই হচ্ছে যে মানে অদ্বৈত জ্ঞান আঁচলে বেঁধে।
হ্যাঁ দেখুন, অদ্বৈত জ্ঞান, ভক্তি, কর্ম, এই তিনটে মিলে আমরা যাই। কি হবে জানেন, আমরা কর্মযোগও দরকার প্রথম দিকে, আর ভক্তিযোগও দরকার, ধ্যান দরকার, আর জ্ঞান যোগ দরকার। এসব করে 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 একটু এগিয়ে যাবার পরে আমাদের যে একটা নেচার থাকে, নিচের উপরে একটা পথ খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, খুব ভালো আমাকে লাগে। ভক্তি যোগ ভালো লাগে না, জ্ঞান যোগ ভালো লাগে, কর্মযোগ ভালো লাগে। সো at the beginning, karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, we have to take it. We have to mix and match. We have to do all these things. More or less, little more, little less. After some advancement in our spiritual life, we understand that because of our nature or because of our samskaras, this yoga is more appropriate for me, more suitable, more dear. Maybe bhakti yoga for some jnana yoga, for some bhakti karma yoga, for some meditation. They like more meditation, contemplation, dhyana yoga. So that will be the important path for them. Other three will be subsidiary paths.
There is the 99 plus 1. 99 plus 1.
One will be important, the three will be supporting. It will become afterwards, not at the beginning. So at the beginning, no.
Maharaj, we will have some question and answer, but I request people to listen to the Ramakrishna Saranam. Let us have the Ramakrishna Saranam and then followed by the question and answer. That will be better.
All right.
I request Soma Saha to please sing the Ramakrishna Saranam.
প্রণাম মহারাজ। দেখা যাচ্ছে না তোমাকে, তুমি ভিডিওটা ঠিক কর। রাম কৃষ্ণ শরণম রাম কৃষ্ণ শরণম রাম কৃষ্ণ শরণম শরণে জয় জয় রাম কৃষ্ণ শরণম রাম কৃষ্ণ শরণম রাম কৃষ্ণ শরণম শরণে कृपा ही केवलम कृपा ही केवलम कृपा ही केवलम शरणे प्रभु कृपा ही केवलम कृपा ही केवलम कृपा ही केवलम शरणे जय जय राम कृष्ण शरणम राम कृष्ण शरणम राम कृष्ण शरणं शरणे शरणागतोऽहं 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 शरणे प्रभु शरणागतोऽहं 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 शरणे जय जय राम कृष्ण शरणं राम कृष्ण शरणं राम कृष्ण शरणं शरणे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो 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 श्री गुरवे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो श्री गुरवे नमो नमो जय जय राम कृष्ण शरणं राम कृष्ण शरणं राम कृष्ण शरणं शरणे राम कृष्ण जय जय राम कृष्ण जय जय राम कृष्ण 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 मा शारदा शरणं मा शारदा शरणं मा शारदा शरणं शरणे जय जय मा शारदा शरणं मा शारदा शरणं मा शारदा शरणं शरणे स्वामीजी शरणं स्वामीजी शरणं स्वामीजी शरणं शरणे जय जय स्वामीजी शरणं स्वामीजी शरणं स्वामीजी शरणं शरणे जय जय राम कृष्ण शरणं राम कृष्ण शरणं राम कृष्ण शरणं शरणे जय जय राम कृष्ण शरणं राम कृष्ण शरणं राम कृष्ण शरणं शरणे जय श्री गुरु महाराज जी की जय महामाई की जय जय स्वामी जी महाराज जी की
Thank you. Maharaj, we have two questions I can see. One is Aradhanadhar. Actually, the topic suggested by her only. And second one is from Mrs. Laliroy. So, Mrs. Aradhanadhar, please.
Pranam Maharaj, thank you so much for explaining so well in detail. So, the inner, or what I would say, like the inside, I know that it is only an apparent dichotomy. It is not true. Everything leads to one. But at the same time, it's also very unsettling. I don't know if I can share this in front of everybody. Like suppose when I am when I'm doing my japa, and then every day it's not the same. So some few days, when you see that, the form dissolves into formless, but then you cannot stay there for a certain period of time. This is one thing. And and when Swamiji says that, when you are in the bhakti the bhakti cannot lead you to the realization of the ultimate truth, because you cannot be an Aghormani Devi or to have that kind of a pure bhakti. So when sometimes, listening to kirtans or even sometimes to the podcast of Swamijis like you, so many other, so you dwell deep into that bhakti. But at the same time, it starts ringing in the mind that, it is not going to lead me where I want to go. So all these things are very unsettling, Maharaji, and then it gives me no rest, no sleep. Sometimes I become so jittery. At the same time, the intellect that you had mentioned, which is actually discerning. This discernment also, all the time which is going on in the mind, the discernment, that also sometimes am I going away from bhakti? All this conflict which is there in me. I know that there is an apparent, Thakur said, এই পৃথিবীতে কেউ তোমার নয়, মা বলেছেন সবাইকে আপন করে নাও. What Thakur meant is about detachment. What Ma meant is about the same consciousness being manifested in everybody. So this is what is very unsettling, Maharaji, and I feel no peace. I don't understand.
I think you expressed many devotees' feelings. I understand that. I think this is not unsettling, rather it is a struggle. This is a struggle every sadhaka has to endure. প্রত্যেক সাধক জীবনে আপনি দেখলে এরা সবাই এটা সহ্য করেছে, কিন্তু সহ্য করে এগিয়ে গিয়েছে. So every sadhaka has to endure these ups and downs. It's a simple example. When you start your spiritual path, দীক্ষা নিয়েছেন, আপনি জপ ধ্যান করে স্টার্ট করেছেন, কিছুদিন ভালো লাগলো, পরে জপ তো করতে হবে, ধ্যান করতে হবে, গুরুদেব বলেছেন, কিন্তু ভালো লাগছে না. মনকে বসতে জপ বসার জন্য তো ভালো লাগছে না. আজকাল তো টিভি, সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া, আমুক তমুক কত এসে গেছে, কত ডিস্ট্রাকশন সামনে নিশ্চয়. আর কেউ বলেছে আমাকে ভুলভাল বললো, আমাকে বকলো কিছু, মনে কেউ বাড়িতে কিছু বকলো, আমার মন স্থির নাই, আজকে জাম্প করতে পারছে না, আমি কি করব? So these are all the common problems everyone has to face. The problems are not in itself. The problems are not in the world. The problems is only in our mind actually. Because we have got desires, we have got expectations, we have got our own calculations that makes our mind unsteady actually. আমি সংসারে আছি মহারাজ, আমার মন স্থির নেই, আপনি তো আসামে আছেন সেই জন্য আপনার মন স্থির আছে, আমি তো বাড়িতে আছি সংসারিক মানুষ সেই জন্য আমার মন স্থির নাই, এটা অনেক বলে. কিন্তু আপনি আসামে থাকুন, সংসারে থাকুন, বাড়িতে থাকুন, এটা আপনার মন উপরে নির্ভর হয়. Because we don't have that pure intentions, that's the problem. And what to do? We have to pray. Thakur, please bless me, let me not forget. As I always tell, as soon as you get up morning, you need not to think anything. Just 1 or 2 minutes, either sleeping or getting up, 1 or 2 minutes you should pray to Thakur. Thakur আমাকে আশীর্বাদ করবেন, আজকে যতটা পারি ততটা আপনার উপরে যেভাবে আমি আলোচনা করতে পারি. Okay, then you spend more time, then you sleep off again, doze off. then go. So you have to get up, then have your ablutions or whatever. Then, as much as possible, we should try to do some japa meditation as our Gurudevs have prescribed sometime. Then you are sweeping, mopping, cleaning, whenever is there. ঠাকুরের জপ করতে থাকবেন, কি আছে? ঠাকুরের জপ করতে থাকবেন না, গান যদি গান ভালো লাগলে আমরা নিজে নিজে গান করবো, না গান শুনতে পারি আমরা। দ্বিতীয় কথা, আর সন্ধ্যার সময় যদি বলে একটু আরতি অ্যাটেন্ড করবো, জপ ধ্যান করবো, যে হোক। আর রাত্রি জাপ শুয়ে পড়ার সময় ঠাকুর যতটা পারি অতটা করেছি আজকে। এসব আপনার পাদ কমলে আমি সমর্পণ করছি, আমাকে আশীর্বাদ করবেন, সে আমি না ভুলভাল করলে। প্লিজ ব্লেস মি, লেট মি নট ফরগেট ইউ, let me not do any mistakes, please bless me. So you started your day with prayer, Thakur, and in between japa meditation, studies, reading, satsangs, whatever is possible, then you are ending your day again with prayers for Thakur, with a token of gratitude, thanks, respect. Doing these things time and again, that the pattern has to be developed. Why? Our mind has got two parts. Higher faculty, lower faculty. Higher part of the mind, knowledge is enough. We read Kathamrita, we read Bhagavad Gita, we read Bhagavatam, we heard stories or lectures from Swamijis, and we have got enough information. I think you so many years onwards you are hearing, I think you have got more information than me probably. So that is enough for the higher part of the mind. But for lower part of the mind, it does not listen. For that only pattern, संस्कार भी बोले योगा लैंग्वेज है, पतंजलि योगा सूत्र मध्ये संस्कार बोली आपण. सो इम्प्रेशन्स पैटर्न्स आचे, ये पैटर्न्स हमरा वर्ल्डली तके डिवाइन करते हैं. टाइम एंड अगेन एवरीडे डूइंग प्रेयर, एवरीडे डूइंग मेडिटेशन, एवरीडे लिसनिंग टू लेक्चर्स, कथामृत लेक्चर. बाय डूइंग व्हाट हैपेंस, द पैटर्न चेंजेस. Your mind has been filled with the divinity, Thakur, Ma, Swamiji, time and again, doing, your mind becomes pure. Then at a spur of moment you will get a God realization, at spur of moment you will get a realization of Brahman. To realize, to experience Ramakrishna is a spur of moment, but to have that I have to do lifelong project. So whatever we may cry, whatever we may complain, whatever we may take, there is no other way out for us. ঠিক আছে, সব ঠিক আছে, একটা দিকে আর কি করবেন বলুন তো, তাহলে কিছু করার নাই আমাদের। হ্যাঁ, মাঝখানে যদি আমরা মরে গেলে, ঠাকুরকে দর্শন করিনি, আমরা মরে গেলে কি হবে? কিছু হবে না। যে যখন বন্ধ করেছি আমরা ওখান থেকে স্টার্ট করো পুনর্জন্ম না। এসব কেন হবে তাহলে, কি করবো তাহলে? কিছু করা নেই, এরকম চলতে থাকে। We have to struggle these things, but only one thing we have to learn: these struggles we should see in a positive mindset. This is where we have got a problems. হ্যাঁ, আমি একটা চাকরি করার সময়, একটা বাড়ি করার জন্য, একটা ভেহিকল কেনার জন্য, একটু টাকা পয়সা করার জন্য কত লড়াই করি আমরা। আর ঠাকুরের দর্শনের জন্য আমরা অন্তত একটু তো লড়াই করতে হবে। তো আমরা যখন বাড়ি বসাবি, আমরা when we do house, when we earn money, so much struggles we have to face. It is not that easy, and we do it all that. And when it comes to Thakur darshan, we complain. I'm not judgmental in anyone, I'm not putting negative in anyone, but we think like that. And আমার প্রেমে ঠাকুর, প্রেমে ঠাকুরকে জপ করবো, ধ্যান করবো, গান করবো, লড়াই করবো। আমি অত করেছি, কেন দিচ্ছে না আপনি? কি করেছি আমি বলুন বলে ঠাকুরের সঙ্গে লড়াই করবো, কি আছে? আমি লড়াই করতাম, আজকাল ছেড়ে দিয়েছি, কেন দরকার নাই বলে। আগে তো আমি অনেক লড়াই করতাম ঠাকুরের সঙ্গে। আপনি নিয়ে এলেন, আমি তো চাইনি এগুলো। আপনি নিজে এলেন আমার জীবনে, আপনি নিজে এটা দিলেন, তুমি এসব বলে আমি জয়েন করলাম, তো এখন মাঝখানে ছেড়ে দিলে আমার কি হবে তাহলে? আপনি এরকম ছাড়তে পারবে নাকি? ইউ ক্যান ডু দ্যাট। এরকম বলে আমি লড়াই করতাম ঠাকুরের সঙ্গে। লড়াই করুন, কি আছে? ইউ ফাইট, উই ক্যান ফাইট। কখনো কোনো বলতাম আমি মায়ের কাছে, মা ঠাকুর তো একটা গোল্ড স্মিথের মতো, ও সবসময় এটা আসলি চিনি, আসলি সোনা না, ওটা মানে পরীক্ষা করতে থাকেন, আমার প্রাণ এ হয়ে যাচ্ছে, মানে আই এম গেটিং টায়ার্ড হিয়ার। হি ইজ লাইক এ গোল্ড স্মিথ, হি ইজ গো অন টেস্টিং মি whether I am a right gold, pure gold or impure gold. Please, I am tired, mother. You understand me. Please protect me. Or you tell to Thakur that protect me and do whatever I want he should give. Let us fight with them. Let us struggle. Love them. What else is there left out for us? আমাদের প্রেমের ঠাকুর, আমাদের ঠাকুর, So that bhava has to be developed, first point. Second thing, see now for an example, you want to climb some small hill. For an example, I come because I stayed in Mysore for a long time. Mysore has got a Chamundi Hills which has got 1,000 steps. Okay. Now some of you are old, so you might feel difficulty while climbing. You may take probably 1 or 2, 3 hours. Every 20 steps, 50 steps, you will take little rest and you go. Okay. Now you want to climb, you want to go by foot, Kedar. Now Kedar is quite high, quite long. Now whatever amount of difficulty, exertion you had experienced while climbing Chamundi Hill, same amount of exertion is not enough to reach your Kedar temple. Oxygen is less, height is more, the traveling distance is more, then you have to prepare yourself. You are going to Himalaya, that cold is there, then oxygen, less oxygen will be there, you will get a lot of body reactions and all. You have to prepare yourself more and more. Maybe you have to do little walking before going to Kedar. For one month you do more little walking, do more pranayama, or take more protein-rich food. Then you prepare yourself and you go. It is not that afterwards there will be no problem, but difficulties will be reduced. আমাদের জীবনে কেন আমরা ধ্যান জপ করতে পারছি না মানে আমাদের মন প্রিপারেশন নাই. Without preparations we have entered to the war field and we are doing war and we say that it is becoming difficult. So all is what we have to prepare our mind. Now if the well prepared soldier he will have a problems no doubt, but he will not suffer the way we suffer. So all our life is what preparations. We have to prepare. Alright, second thing. Third thing, now for example, myself, first time I went to Kedar, okay. While going to Kedar, in between because of the lack of oxygen, I got a headache, little nausea, little tiredness and all. But I have got the desire, let me go to Kedar and there's a beautiful path and let me go and let me have the darshan of Kedar. But what happens while going because of lack of oxygen, tiredness, going against gravitational force, all this tiredness and whatever fatigueness it comes, we keep on thinking, oh my dear, when will I reach Kedar temple? When will I reach Kedar temple? When will I reach Kedar temple? So thinking that while climbing the Himalayas, I am forgetting to enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the beautiful environment which is in around me. No one forced me to go to Kedar. Myself I took a decision, myself I have planned and I have traveling and some difficulties I am crying and lamenting. Instead of that, alright, there are some difficulties, there are some challenges, there are some problems, let me face it, let me enjoy every struggle, let me enjoy every step so that I will go and enjoy the Kedar darshan much more. যখন আমরা কেদার দর্শন কেদার মন্দিরে গিয়েছি কেদার বাবার দর্শন পেয়েছি আমরা বলি আমাদের জীবন ধন্য হলো. But before that 6-7 hours you are climbing, you are feeling that oh much difficult. So the moment you enjoy your struggles, these cumbersome problems, negative thinking will reduce. So we should develop that positive attitude. আমাদের প্রেমে ঠাকুরকে দেখার জন্য আমরা একটু মানে সহ্য করতে হবে, কিছু না কিছু ছাড়তে হবে, কিছু না কিছু করতে হবে, ওর জন্য একটু অসুবিধা হচ্ছে, হোক না, কি আছে, একটা বাড়ি টাকা পাওয়ার জন্য কত অসুবিধা আমরা সহ্য করছি, তবে ঠাকুরকে দেখার জন্য অসুবিধা হলে কেন আমরা করতে পারি, করতে হবে কেন? ঠিক আছে, let me, because he is my Thakur, let me see, he is the purest man and I have got impurity, so all my sadhana is what? To remove the impurities. I am struggling, let me struggle. If not today, tomorrow, if not tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I will see him. Where will I go and where will he go? So this positive attitude we should develop. ওটা ছাড়া কিছু নাই আমাদের।
মহারাজ আপনি যেটা বললেন হায়ার ইন্টেলেক্ট এন্ড লোয়ার ইন্টেলেক্ট, the higher intellect wants discernment, discrimination, viveka যখন কাজ করছে, the lower intellect being the escapist, আমাকে তখন it keeps on telling that না অনেক হয়ে গেছে আর you cannot take any more, go and watch some reels, or the lower vrittis come and like overflow you with so much so that it takes you even more backward. What should be our approach, like to enjoy the struggle? তখন মনে মনে কি বললে পরে যে আমরা আমাদের মানে
practice is the only solution key to control our lower mind. We all know theoretically কি করতে হবে না কি করতে হবে আমরা সবাই জানি, করতে পারছি না কেন? Because we have not practiced. There is no, I can give hours together lectures and we can think, discuss so many things, but finally it ends with only one thing: practice. Practice is the only solution for us to control our negative mind, our lower part of the mind, which you can make joint with the higher mind. সাধুরা কেন সকাল বিকাল প্রত্যেক দিন মন ভালো থাকুক খারাপ থাকুক, ইচ্ছা থাকুক ইচ্ছা না ইচ্ছা থাকুক, প্রত্যেক সকালে বিকালে বসে করেন কেন? এটাই, it might be very difficult, it might be very cumbersome, monotonous, mechanical we may say, but that is the only way, easiest way to reach the goal path. Practice is the only thing. Yes, once in a while you can think, once in a while you can meditate, once in a while you can pray. All these things you can cajole your mind in different ways. But what is that? Practice. That's what I say. We should take a spiritual project.
So
house building project you take, vehicle purchase project you take, and marriages, children's marriage projects you take. So like that spiritual project you take. What? 48 days, whatever it may be, every day, morning half an hour, evening half an hour, without miss, I will do japa. An example, আমি একটা উদাহরণ দিচ্ছি, এক্সাম্পল দিচ্ছি, এরকম স্পিরিচুয়াল প্রজেক্টস নিতে হবে আমরা। আর মানে কখনো আমরা আগে করতাম, প্রত্যেক দিন যখন হোক, প্রত্যেক দিন আমরা 10,000 ঠাকুরের মন্ত্র জপ করব। 10 to 11,000 japa, morning to evening, sitting, sleeping, drinking, walking time also, but 10 to 11,000 japa every day without fail I will do. কিন্তু মা বলেছেন জানেন, every day 10-15 years 10-15,000 japa you do and you come and ask if you don't get peace. See, মা নিজে ক্লিয়ারলি বলে দিয়েছেন, আর কারো দরকার নেই আমাদেরকে। It has been endorsed by Holy Mother Adi Shakti itself. She has told very clearly, terms and conditions apply. তোমাকে শান্তি চাও সব সময়, তোমাকে আনন্দ সব সময় চাও, ঠিক আছে, প্রত্যেক দিন 10 বছরের জন্য 10-15 হাজার জপ করো, ওটার আগে তুমি কিছু জিজ্ঞাসা করবে না, বলে দিয়েছে। কিন্তু আমরা করি না, শুনি আমরা সব পড়ি, কিন্তু হ্যাঁ একটা 108 না 1000 করি বেশি মনে, পরে বলছি মহারাজ আমি কত জপ করছি, কত ভজন করছি, আমার মন স্থির হচ্ছে না মহারাজ। হ্যাঁ বলতে পারি, জিজ্ঞাসা করতে বলার কোনো ভুল নাই, কিন্তু মা বলে দিয়েছেন আগে।
Maharaj, more than a spiritual teacher, Maharaj, I mean, it looks like you are a more psychologist. আপনি ordinary ভক্তদের মন পড়ে নিয়েছেন মনে হচ্ছে। And your deliberations are reflecting our minds actually. তো সেটাই দেখলাম। মিসেস লালির একটা কোয়েশ্চেন ছিল।
হ্যাঁ, অনেক কিছু ক্লিয়ার হয়ে গেল মহারাজ আপনার বলাতে, তবে আরেকটু ক্লিয়ার হতে হবে। আপনি বললেন না যে আমার ঠাকুর আর আমি ঠাকুরের মেয়ে, এটা আরেকটু ক্লিয়ার করে বলুন।
হ্যাঁ দেখুন, আমি ঠাকুরের, আমার ঠাকুর এক্সাম্পল আমি একটা দিচ্ছিলাম, আই নো ট্রাম্প, I am ঠাকুরের, আমি ঠাকুরের যখন I know Trump, you may know Trump, that is no use. Trump knows you, then কি হবে? You will get a direct entry to the White House. So ঠাকুর, আমি ঠাকুরের, ঠাকুর আমার। So ঠাকুর আমাকে ভেবেছে আমার বলে। So that is the difference. I know Trump, Trump knows me. I know Trump, yes, there is no, hundreds of people, thousands of people know Trump, no use. But if Trump knows me in what? Trump recognizes me, I am close to Trump like that. Then what happens? Example I am giving, don't take literally. So that means I will get lot of things. Easy get pass I will get to many places. It is a difference. I am his and he is mine. I am his and he is mine.
I think her question is how to reach that stage, how to claim that you are mine. I think that is what she is.
Okay, there is no claiming there. আমাদের ক্লেম করার কিছু দরকার থাকে না। যখন আমাদের মনে এটা ভক্তি এসে গেলে, প্রেম এসে গেলে ঠাকুর বলে এটা আমাদের চাই। যোগক্ষেমম বহাম্যহম মন্মনা ভব মদ্ভক্তো মধ্যাজি মাম নমস্কুরু। যখন আমি সবসময় ঠাকুরের চিন্তা করছি, ঠাকুরের জন্য করছি, ঠাকুরেরই আলোচনা করছি, ওই সময় ঠাকুর বলবে হা হা আমার জন্য শত করছে ভাবছে, আমি একটু দেখবো তাহলে। যখন আমরা রেডি হলে ঠাকুর ভাবে, we need to claim that. It becomes natural. আমাদের মধ্যে কি আছে, আমরা তো ঠাকুরের নাম জপ করতে হবে, ঠাকুরের মানে সাধন ভজন করতে হবে, ওটা ছাড়া কিছু নেই আমাদের। আমাদের হাতে আর কিছু করতে পারবে না, আমাদের হাতে কিছু নেই, এটাই করতে হবে।
মহারাজ তারপরে যেটা বললেন হি অ্যান্ড আই আর ওয়ান, এটা ভাবার জন্য তো ইউ হ্যাভ টু হ্যাভ আ ডিফারেন্ট কাইন্ড অফ পিওরিটি অফ মাইন্ড, বিকজ মানে আমাদের মধ্যে হাউস হোল্ডার্স আর উই অ্যাজ human beings with all the fallacies, like even to consider that he and I are one, like even if you think that he is mine, you feel Thakur's love for us in many ways. He has shown that in many different ways. He has shown his love for us, but then to think that I am and I and he are the one, that is very difficult, Maharaji. Like it cannot.
Yes. So I always say, whenever you say difficult, don't put a stop. Don't put full stop, put a comma and add but possible. Difficult, very, very difficult, very, 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 very difficult, no doubt. But don't put a full stop, put a comma or colon, semicolon and add that but possible. Okay, one thing. Second thing, it is very wrong understanding that Advaita Vedanta is only for monks. সাধুদের জন্য বেদান্ত, অদ্বৈত বেদান্ত এসব ঠিক আছে, আমরা ভক্ত, আমরা সংসারী মানুষ, আমাদের জন্য ওটা অসুবিধা হবে, কষ্ট হবে, মুশকিল হবে। It is a very wrong understanding. Actually, Vedanta is for the busiest people. সে বেদান্ত উগম হিস্ট্রি যদি দেখলে অদ্বৈত বেদান্ত স্বামীজি বলেন, নিজে স্বামীজি বলেছেন এটা, আর উপনিষদ আমরা দেখলে বুঝতে পারি Advaita Vedanta does not come from rishis, does not come from monks, didn't come from hermits. It came from kings. Kings are the busiest people in the world. So Advaita Vedanta, initially it came from them, afterwards monks took it and probably they hijacked it and they have improved it, that's fine, they have hijacked it probably. But Advaita Vedanta came from householders, not only householders, administrators like kings. So it is not Advaita Vedanta is only for monks. For monks it is easy, not for us. No, it is not. It is only, I think, wrong thinking. We have to develop the mindset, I don't say. We have to work for it, no doubt. But if you know, I think path of devotion, Bhakti Marga or Bhakti Yoga is more relevant for me, more easy for me, better, yes, go ahead. You not to bother. But it is not that Advaita Vedanta is only for mendicants or for monks or for sadhus, for us Grihasthas, Bhakti Yoga. No. Advaita Vedanta started with, and Swami Vivekananda Maharaj says, Advaita is for the busiest people. You can become a better human being, you can become a better housewife, you can become a better monk, you can become better doctor, better engineer by studying Advaita Vedanta. It is not mine, against Swami Vivekananda's statement. Teach the divinity of the soul. If the divinity of the soul awakens, see that power will come, glory will come, he says. Arekdike bole, teach the divinity of the soul, he will become the better fisherman, will become the better cobbler. So we will be the better human beings actually. So that is one thing, and second thing, yes, all said and done, experiencing I am he is not that easy, but it is possible. See, purification of the mind either for bhakti or for jnana, both are required. Purity of the mind is required for bhakti yoga also, and for jnana yoga also, no doubt.
Okay. So it is really an immensely interesting and useful discussion, Maharaj. অনেক কিছু রিয়েলি শেখার আছে, মানে এটা আরেকবার যদি শোনা যায়, I think we will learn more. So thank you very much for spending so much time with us. মানে এটা আমাদের কাছে একটা ব্লেসিং হিসেবেই আমরা নিলাম, মহারাজ। So My sincere regards and Bhakti.
I think I always feel this bhajan whenever my mind goes down. I think always, what is there? Two songs which helps me when my mind is negative. Ekta ache, Kyapar Hat Bajar, Mato Der Kyapar Hat Bajar. Kyapar Hat Bajar, you know that song, I think. So when mind goes too negative, so Kyapar Hat Bajar, Mato Der Kyapar Hat Bajar. Kyapar Hat Bajar hota to beshi chinta kore kono labh nahi tale. Bole diyeche. So ekta kata. This gives me solace when my mind thinks too much negative or low when it's there. That's what it happens. Disturbs especially emotively. That's one thing. Second thing, that is, I think there's one more Bengali song, which is that Jai Jai Ram Krishna Bolo Udhone Emon Madurna Mar Pabine Kamar Pakur Danyo Holo Tumar Janame Dakshineshwar Danyo Holo Tumar Chapon Jai Jai Ram Krishna Bolo Udhone Emon Madurna Mar Pabine. So ওটা মধুর নাম আমরা পেয়েছি, আর কল্পতরুর নিচে বসে আছি আর আমরা কাঁদছি। কত মূর্খ মানুষ আমরা, বলুন তো, শ্রদ্ধা নেই। ঠাকুর কি কল্পতরু আমরা সবাই জানি, কল্পতরু নিচে আছি, তবে এরা কাঁদছি কেন? শ্রদ্ধা নেই সেই শুনে বাকি।
মহারাজ, জিজ্ঞাসুর ক্লাসে আপনি একবার একটা গান বলেছিলেন, জয় জগৎ জননী, যেটা আজকে লালি গাইল, এই গানটা আপনি রেফার করেছিলেন জিজ্ঞাসুর ক্লাসে, তো আমার সেটা মনে ছিল। তো
ভালো নিশ্চয় চন্ডিকানজি মহারাজের গান বলা হয়। চন্ডিকানজি মহারাজ তো খুব খুব বড় সাধু। হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে, ভালো হোক সবাই।
মহারাজ আবার আসবেন ক্লাসে, খুব ভালো লাগলো। প্রণাম মহারাজ।
প্রণাম মহারাজ, প্রণাম মহারাজ, প্রণাম নেবেন
মহারাজ।